able to do so at 147, or now it's created not.
Molina misses with that.
What you're about to watch isn't just a fight. It's a masterclass in timing, counterpunching, and ring IQ. In this breakdown, we'll analyze how Adrien Broner controls the fight against Carlos Molina using elite-level boxing strategy.
Introducing Adrien, the Problem Broner. Introducing Carlos Molina.
But you're to protect yourself at all times and keep this fight clean at all times. Remember what I say, you must obey. Good luck. Touch him up. Touch him up.
The bell in round one. We are scheduled for 10 rounds. Yellow and silver, the band camp colors.
To give doubts to Broner,
Four-division champion in boxing's.
Broner's going to have his way.
It's what Molina does afterwards, if he can get out, or if he can wants to get Broner's attention that he's here to fight.
Molina not being very active here in the first round.
Seems confident in his stance. We'll see where it goes.
Effectively against Broner. And if a fighter doesn't get credit for that body work, which I think...
Broner here trying to establish his speed.
Notice Broner's check left hook here. This is a classic counter used when opponents overcommit. Fighters like Floyd Mayweather perfected this technique, and Broner uses it to control distance and timing.
Not active, but again, there's the check left hook. Again, well, 2 times in a row, Molina's reached with the right hand, and Broner has a good left check hook, check left hook.
But as I just mentioned, Michael Stafford, his trainer, wants him to fight a much faster, very low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, an old Laugh-In reference for you. And there's the body work that Paulie was able to do.
At the age of 23, now 24, as his sights.
You can safely say there was probably some rounds Paulie didn't.
His Floyd Mayweather is coming up in the main event against Marcos Maidana in the books here in Las Vegas.
Molina undeterred, though. He's throwing.
Not be cowed. Well, guess what? That bravado is there in spades. My feeling is he's got to start fast in this fight. In the last round, Molina threw only 8 more punches than Adrien Broner.
Still trying to establish that check hook off Molina's right hand, but Molina more confident. He's throwing his punches harder here.
Donna did against him. He's doing it now, Molina. And Molina very effective.
Good jab by Broner. Molina with the left hook. Broner.
And that one's off a sharp counter, off a short little defensive move inside.
Oh, almost trying to figure out Adrien Broner, bobbing and weaving, midway point of the round. Left hook, short left hook by Broner. 2012 Olympics. Javier fought for the USA in the 08 Olympics, and both of them are now pro.
Again, like he's doing now.
Final minute of the second round, Molina going to the body, and then upstairs with the right hand.
There's the combination. Broner has thrown 6 punches, Molina 24.
Gets countered. Molina setting him up, but it's Broner that pops off the jab. There. Molina going to work on the body along the ropes. Broner covering up.
A number of folks have used effectively against Broner. The combinations freeze him.
Round 3 underway here at the MGM Grand. This 140-pound mountain. Adrien Broner with a takedown.
Kenny Bayless is going to have to get busy with Broner. He last round.
Take a few minutes.
And
That's a hard warning, Adrien.
Molina's had that serious face all night.
Hope Solo, the great U.S. women's soccer player, English fighter who fought Broner. He landed a lot of overhand rights, but didn't have power.
Broner controlling the action. Molina's going to have to change something up. He's trying.
Oh, beautiful left hook to the body by Molina.
And as long as Adrien was moving his hands. There's a shot by Broner. By using the jab and the check left hook, a lot of times can control his own range. And there it is again. Right now.
Work out.
And start over. Because when they start over, Broner has the faster hands.
Right hand behind the guard. Broner goes downstairs.
That's too big a margin even for Broner to overcome. And as we said, he's a very accurate puncher.
If you're enjoying this technical breakdown, make sure to subscribe for more elite fight analysis. This footage is used under fair use for educational and commentary purposes, giving you a deeper understanding of the sport.
Through 3 rounds.
This was a great moment for Carlos Molina.
And here's why Broner gets hit with those overhand rights. He makes that move with his shoulder.
Fourth round underway, and again Molina putting the pressure on Broner with the combination. Broner pops the jab.
Broner, I probably did not, but what it did was it made Molina believe.
A tough out as he goes to work again on.
It doesn't click in his mind to let his hands go.
The overhand right now.
Molina again landing the. He is doing all he can here against Adrien Broner.
Molina is even shorter than Broner, so Broner. And Broner has the speed to be good shots by Molina there.
Broner just landed a couple more to the body. So action picking up here in round number 4 in the final 30 seconds.
Paulie is so right.
Coming from the sides. That's what's confusing Molina. Molina trying to stay active, trying to get in Broner's chest, but
Molina's punch output has dropped dramatically in the last couple of rounds.
this could be a pivotal round here.
Yep.
Molina, see how much confidence he lost last round, or if he spurs him on. And
combination upstairs.
Coming back with
And
good
look what happens when he increases his punch output. Molina trying to keep working.
3-division champion making his debut at 140 pounds. This is Carlos Molina's second fight at 140. And Molina,
Well, actually a little bit against Marcos Maidana. He had a few good moments in the middle rounds against him. Most Broner fights follow the pattern this one has. Difficulty in the first 3 or 4 rounds.
As I say that, he's starting to move them now.
body work by Molina. Right uppercut on the inside by Broner. Beginning to find his form, but Molina again very tough. There was a short right cross that connected by Broner.
Indeed.
Nice to see.
Easy now.
And fighting by Broner.
They talked about, you talked about Mike Stafford wanting more.
Right hand to the side of Molina's head.
You see what I'm saying? Molina just lays in there. Even when he's not punching, he
Handful. He landed 34 of 75 punches according to Shoulders, which we'll see if the judges give him credit for.
Mr. Khan landed a good left hook, but he hasn't been as active so far. Let's see.
Body shots to 1. And, you know, people have a misnomer.
But at the same time, Molina coming here tonight with the chance to prove he's world class. So I expected the best of Carlos Molina.
With 45 seconds left in the frame. Straight right hand.
He is so much more effective when he's active.
Yeah, and he lives up to his ability. And he's got to be careful. He's not the puncher he thinks he is.
Man, but is busy showboating and not really delivering too many punches, although looking for... There's a nice counter left by Molina. Goes downstairs with the left.
At this stage, Broner begins to take control by increasing accuracy rather than volume. This is a key concept in professional boxing. Precision often beats pressure.
Quick combination by Broner.
Molina got frustrated there, flying right in, and Broner got him.
Adrien Broner being very effective in the last round. The counter right hand and the left hook. And he is just a very accurate puncher.
Broner was supposed to be, well, in his eyes anyway, the heir apparent to Floyd Mayweather.
Come together.
Yep.
Now Broner going downstairs, working the body, lands the right cross. Right hand, left hand downstairs by Broner, so very busy on the inside.
This round, guys, though, Molina has come out and a lot more active.
Warning Adrien Broner in between rounds for his roughhouse tactics. He pleaded with them saying, hey, I'm trying to put on a show.
I asked the question briefly, and this happened in your fight, and this happened in a number of your fights, 10th round. Adrien Broner has been strong in all these middle rounds, and that's, as I said, the Broner jab so effective there, and then Broner by 2-1 margin.
From Broner. Right uppercut on the inside. Overhand right from Molina. There's a right hand from Broner. Molina misses with that overhand right. And, well, he's imploring Molina, baiting him, wanting to
Range. Get off the ropes.
lead left hook by Molina.
Punching we saw earlier from Molina, not there. So
there's a couple of left hooks to the body by Molina.
knockouts, has not been able to do so at 147 or now at 140 right now.
Look out, don't hold him, don't hold him.
Now, that's what Broner needs to do right there.
So a busy round. Round 7.
Time.
Round 8 underway, scheduled for 10 in the 140-pound weight class.
Fighter at 140, though not a big puncher at that weight division, and he's been unable to hurt Broner, including uppercuts, everything.
A lot of that reason is also Broner has the height advantage here, so
yeah,
he's able to use the jab a little too.
And has won 3 of the 4. But right now, Molina is likely behind on the scorecard, though Broner has landed the flashier punches.
The jab there and firing it off as Molina lands a left and right.
The volume punching.
He's definitely getting the better of Molina with the infighting, although Molina continues to deliver punches
toward the end of that last round. Broner at 135 was powerful, created knock because he's done many different things.
Or get out, don't lay in there.
Left uppercut on the inside, nicely delivered by Broner.
Flat-footed in that he's throwing the combinations at Broner, but then he's staying there. He's laying inside. So you're allowing Broner to fight.
But will he pick up the pace here?
Good combination by Molina.
But Molina's certainly here to fight, you know, and I expect Molina to come here to fight. This is a big opportunity. Molina has been able to land a couple of shots this round.
Molina right there in the pocket, trying to cut off the ring if he can.
His fights, and sometimes has issues in the later rounds, but mostly in 12-round fights. And hasn't been able to throw the kind of volume, for instance, that Paul used.
Right hand by Broner, or excuse me, Molina back. Stiff jab by Broner.
To better effect, or the check left hook to better effect. This round, then change range. Use your legs, change range. That way, Molina's not in range to throw either, because Molina's there and he's throwing punches as well.
Straight right to the 10th and final round of this 140-pound contest.
And here's an uppercut on the inside by Broner out. Nice, finding the space, coming back with a left hook.
The 10th and a final round.
Touch up, fellas.
The referee Kenny Bayless asking them to touch up.
Very difficult position to be in because you're not a big power puncher, and he's going after Adrien Broner.
He's had himself a decent round, though. I mean,
yeah,
he's trying. You know, again, he's been in the fight throughout. He just
things changed dramatically in this fight, and even though there have been a few competitive rounds, about 40 more punches than Molina.
Left hook to the body.
Look out.
He's never stopped trying in this fight, never stopped throwing punches, just has not been able to get enough done. And I think one of the bigger stories in this fight is that Adrien Broner has thrown.
45 seconds left in the bout. That's where his corner doesn't want him to be, and he just shoves Molina aside, but Molina leads with a left hook.
And you don't want to languish in there if you're Molina. You get
right hand from Broner.
Broner secures the win with superior timing and cleaner shots, proving that skill and composure can outmatch aggression. If you want more breakdowns like this, drop a comment on which fight we should analyze.
3-division champion Adrien Broner goes the distance. Chuck Leather at the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. All 3 in favor of the winner of the WBA International Super Lightweight Championship, Adrien "The Problem"